Howdy folks, Luke Simons with you, back to the Basics 101. Today we're going to talk about this. Well, not really this, even though it is a wonderful product, and if you're not using it yet, you need to put it in your arsenal. The problem with caulking is, or anything that it goes in one of these things, is if you only use that much of it, so about that much, it goes bad. It gets caught up, and then it's gooey and gunky and icky in the top of the nozzle, and you can't reuse them. And it'll make you upset. It makes me upset. So what you do, this one here has a really great quality to it because it has a screw on top. That's what high quality stuff does. But what you do here is you take some duct tape and you just wrap it over and then seal it up. That's all. That's how simple it is. Just like that. Just like that. It's completely airtight and it will be just fine. Now, Through the Roof is an amazing product. I just, trailer number 4 back here. It had some ventilation in there, and because it did, I used Through the Roof as Bondo. Yes, that's what a carpenter uses for Bondo. The truth is my cows aren't going to notice if I use Bondo or Through the Roof, and I will be able to paint over the top of this. That's the first coat on there. But this here, I've had open for 6 months-ish. I was working on something, I don't even remember what, and that's what I did. I taped it. Today, 6 months later, I used it, and voila, it worked. It worked just fine. So I probably stole that somewhere, plagiarize, and call it research, but it works just fine. So if you're using caulking up, or Through the Roof in this case, this is an amazing product right here. That's what you do. That's how you fix it. That's how simple it is, folks. You could even put a little hole through here and hang it if you wanted. Woohoo! Just hang it. If you're not using Through the Roof, if you're used to Shoe Goo is an amazing product. I think I have 2 tubes of Shoe Goo. I love it. I like it because I don't need a caulking gun. It's just that convenient. I had a leather seat in my 7.3 turbo diesel that was ripped. Shoe Goo. It worked. But this works just like Shoe Goo. I could have used Through the Roof, no problem whatsoever. Long setup time, but it just doesn't go bad. It really, really works good. Seats, 4-wheeler seats, if you got a hole, a little bit of this. And the cool thing is once you fill it in Through the Roof, just a little bit of mom spit, tap it in, it's golden, and it'll last forever. It's a wonderful product. Hopefully that helped, folks. If you like these videos, please let us know by hitting the thumbs up button. Leave comments below and tell me your way of doing this. How do you preserve caulking? I'm always ears. Love listening to other people's views. Before you go anywhere in YouTube land, I'm going to show you something on this trailer. So, just using some Rust-Oleum truck bed coating stuff. We welded a hitch on. Pretty simple. And, yeah, 1 7/8 ball. I don't know why. I must have had that from an auction sale or something. I don't know why I put that on there. But 2-inch ball, man, that's the best. Welded some chains on. If you're not into Harbor Freight yet, these are $10, $9 and change, and I'm pretty happy with them actually. This is my 2nd or 3rd set of these. Like them. Took an old chain, cut them up, and I welded that on there. Why? Because I don't like my chains on the ground. That's where they go, right there. So, nothing worse if you let these on the ground. Oop, Through the Roof is, or Through the Roof. Rust-Oleum truck bed coating is not yet dry. If you put those on the ground, those will stop working post haste. So yeah, anyways, those are just 2 chains that I put on there. That's that bed coating stuff. I need to hit that up with another coat. You can see lines. That's because I'm using a paintbrush there. But yeah, haven't finished yet, but that's what I used to look. And it's interesting because when it looks like this, you can see all the little, well, you can't even see it right there. Blemishes everywhere, see that? Blemishes. But you paint it, it looks good. We're gonna put a little riser here, and that's gonna be a toolbox sitting right there. This is a little Mazda pickup I used in the oil field, and it worked great. Used all scrap pieces to put this all together. This came off my 91 Ford pickup. Lots of YouTube videos on that old pickup. And yeah, piece of scrap here. This was the original beam, and we just tied into that. A buddy of mine welded that up for me. And I actually flipped this whole pickup over with a skid steer, I think. Yeah. And that was it. But I just cut it up with a big circular saw. Actually, my chop saw. That's what I cut this up with. It's pretty primitive back in those days. But yeah. Anyways, my fuel tanks are all screwed around so I could get the edges. But first coat, you need to hit it up with a second coat. But I found out you let that stuff get tacky, you let it dry, and then you hit it with coat number 2. Pays. Well, folks, as always, may the Lord guide and keep you. This is Luke Simons. Happy trails.